Hello Lymanshire, it is Wednesday, Fizzuary 22nd. Now by an overwhelming majority, many of you wanted me to talk today about nutrition, which is something that I find very fascinating ever since I read the book In Defense of Food by Michael Pollan. A great book that I would recommend. I'll link to it in the description if you want to read it. It's definitely a great resource on this topic if you're interested. So the first question about what should we eat, many of you answered in the comments by saying we evolved to be herbivores, which as far as I know is absolutely not true. In fact, one of the ways that we distinguish between early hominids is their ability to use tools which they used to kill animals to eat. And we're talking 1.5 to 2 million years ago. That being said, we really shouldn't eat the way we do now, and especially not as much meat as we do now. But it turns out that one of the biggest problems with the Western diet right now is flour. We take out all of the good stuff of flour to increase its shelf life, but then there's nothing in it. The reason it doesn't go bad is because no bugs or germs want to eat it either. Think about that. The reason that some modern foods have such long shelf lives is because nothing else wants to eat them. So why do we? Well, because they're enriched with vitamins. We tried to enrich foods with vitamins and minerals because we took out all the vitamins and minerals in the process of making them what they are now. And flour is probably the worst. The reason that flour became the basis of the Western diet is because real unprocessed flour is very, very good for you. It's full of wonderful things for your body, but it goes bad very fast. But anyway, if this is true about enriching and processing the ingredients, why does nobody really seem to know? Well, according to the book In Defense of Food, this problem started sometime in the mid-20th century when the FDA tried to tell people to eat less meat and drink less milk because it was turning really bad for us, and the farming industry got livid. They lobbied and lobbied and lobbied, and eventually the FDA changed the terminology to include nutrients like protein and calcium and tried to divide those up in that way, and it made sense then, but it kind of just blew out of control. And there was already a growing distrust in conventional wisdom in favor of science because, admittedly, science has done really good things for us, but it turns out that food scientists just had no idea what they were doing and still really don't. Think about it, the new health food changes faster than a middle school girl's crushes. We keep taking vitamin supplements and there are more and more vitamins that we can supplement with, but they've been proven time and time again in scientific settings not to do any better than placebo. And the scary part is we feed our food the same way. We talk about soil nutrients, we give vitamin supplements to our livestock, but we don't feed it just natural things and then we expect it to be natural for us when we eat it? It just doesn't make sense. So now it comes down to the question, what do we eat? So I'm going to quote Michael Pollan from his book In Defense of Food. Eat food. Not too much, mostly vegetables. If you're interested in the full story, definitely read the book, link in the description, or leave questions in the comments and I'll try to get to them. I couldn't really get more in-depth than that today just because, you know, it's a YouTube video. I don't really have time. And your K-pop song of the day is Hello to Myself by Yenny from the Wonder Girls. Hope you enjoy it, and I will see you tomorrow.